Good evening! Welcome to tonight's edition of Quiztatorship, a trivia game that lets you deduce the answers by combining general knowledge with logical thinking. As we progress, the questions will be getting increasingly harder, so let's see how far you make it. Right, okay, let's do it. Question 1. The Arsenal player Dennis Bergkamp is jokingly called the non-flying Dutchman. Why is that? The answer is because he is afraid of flying. Question 2. Both these horror film characters were introduced to the public in the 1980s and enjoyed very successful franchises. However, it wasn't until 2003 that they finally got to meet each other. Who are these two characters? The answer is Freddy Krueger and Jason Voorhees. Question 3. Complete the following quote by blogger Invegi. People are prisoners of their phone. That's why it's called a blank phone. The answer is cell phone. Question 4. Me at the Zoo was published on the 23rd of April 2005 at 8:31 p.m. and was the first ever what? By the way, I guarantee you know the platform it was published on. The answer is, it was the first ever YouTube video. Question 5. Nowadays they can be shot into space, used to fertilize a tree, made into jewelry, or even utilized for fireworks or tattooing. What are they? The answer is your ashes after you've been cremated. Question 6. What comic book and movie series takes place in Basin City? The answer is Sin City. Question 7. Back in 1649, it was Oliver Cromwell that made sure Charles I lost his head. Then, 12 years later, the English royalists beheaded Cromwell himself. Now the question is, why is it that Cromwell didn't offer any resistance whatsoever? And if you're sensing that the question isn't quite as straightforward as it seems, then that's because it is. The answer is because he'd already been dead for 2 years. Question 8. In ancient Athens, judges were chosen randomly by means of a draw, after which they would immediately head to the trial. What was the rationale behind this kind of approach? The answer is, that was to prevent people from bribing them. Question 9. In Italy, there is a bank called Credito Emiliano that stores Parmesan cheese in its vaults. The question is, why do they do that? The answer is, as it ages, the cheese becomes more valuable, so the bank accepts it as collateral. Question 10. On the 31st of December, 1879, the day Gilbert and Sullivan's operetta The Pirates of Penzance was to have its world premiere. Arthur Sullivan was still working on the score. All the tunes had already been completed and rehearsed, and yet he had managed to write one crucial part. What was the part in question? The answer is the overture. Thanks for watching. You don't have to like or subscribe or anything like that. But then, it's just one click, right? I would appreciate it. Check out the channel for more videos like this one and have a peaceful night.